Hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of the JetFuel show. This is episode number 5, and today, to commemorate the 5th episode and me not quitting this series, we have a special Q&A. So in the previous video I did ask some of you to leave comments. One person did, we're going to answer that, and I also asked on my Discord for a few questions, and we got a few of those, so let's just answer those. So the first one comes from SpotCamp, the legend himself. He commented on the previous video. He asked, what is your main goal in life? Now this is a bit of a tricky one. I feel your main goal in life obviously changes with your age. But right now just to do well in school and hopefully get into a good college. Yeah, that's what I'm working towards at the moment. Alright, next question. Let's go. Frosty asks, what motivates you to keep editing and not to get bored mid-edit? Now, this is a funny one because most people who make videos or like spend time editing do understand the struggle of once you make a video, like editing it takes a lot of time, and it's unless you're in the zone, sometimes you get really bored and you just don't feel like editing. So what I tend to do is just try to edit as much as I can when I'm in the mood, like not try to not get anything else to stop me from doing that, if that makes sense. For example, if I spend 2 weeks writing a script, researching a video, so I record a video, and immediately from the time that I record the video to the video is uploaded, I full send it. I 100% give everything into it. So it's like 3 days before videos release, no one knows what's happening with my life. The next question, how do you overcome any anxieties you may have had or have right now? This is a trick question. I don't. Yeah, but I feel a lot of anxiety lies in two main categories for me at least. Things that are under my control that I'm anxious of, and things that aren't. So things that are under my control, I tend to just accept it. I tend to learn to understand, okay, I can't get rid of this. It's better if I embrace this and accept this. But for things out of your control, that's kind of scuffed because you can't do anything. Don't let exterior circumstances let you down, and you should always be giving your best. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, next question. Are your parents supportive? How do you deal with negative attitude from other people towards your passion sometimes? You pulled a real sneaky on me. These are 2 questions. Okay, so for the first one, are your parents supportive? Yeah, surprisingly they are. I think it's mainly because I'm doing something creative. I mean, I could just as well spend 20-30 hours watching some TV show rather than making a video. And I guess they do watch my videos sometimes. And they actually like me doing something apart from the norm. So I really love that. Now, the next part of your question, or the next question rather, how do you deal with negative attitude from other people towards your passion sometimes? When you get negative attitude, I feel the best way to deal with it is understand where it's coming from. So if your friends are like calling you out on why your content is bad, for passion I'm going to mention YouTube because why not, and making videos. If someone says your content is bad, are they doing that because your content actually can improve and they're actually giving valid criticism, or it's just because they want to piss you off? So understanding why this negative attitude is coming and then assessing your move from that. So if it's coming from a point of criticism, you can always say, okay, thank you for this. I'll try to learn and make my videos better. Thank you for helping me by telling me what's wrong with them. Well, on the other hand, if people are just toying or effing with you, the best way to deal with it is don't. Sometimes reply, it shows that you care and it affects you, and people just do more of it. So best is just to ignore it. Pro gamer advice right here. Indeed. Alright, next question. Do you ever feel lonely? And if so, how do you deal with it? Anyone watching this, if you know the answer, please leave them down below. I feel being lonely stems from just doing nothing. So if I'm really busy, like I do not feel lonely like right before exams because I need to study and I'm really busy and occupied. You feel lonely after them when you have a bit of free time and you end up not doing anything. So I feel the best way to deal with it, and which is what sometimes I do, I just make videos, talk to friends. So get a hobby. A hobby can help distract you from your thoughts. Alright, next question. Why is India's audience so toxic? I haven't encountered much of India's audience, to be fair. I mean, I'm just someone who speaks in English only, so I don't have that large of an Indian audience apart from my friends who watch me. But I think a main problem is India is still like really new to the whole internet and social media in general. because a large majority of people got internet access quite late, like a few years ago, if you think about it. They are in the communities today, along with having the mindset of people from 2008-9. So imagine the people from Modern Warfare 2 lobbies were on the internet today. That's Indians. Yeah, I think that's a valid way to put it. Next question: what is the source of happiness or entertainment for you? Now that I'm making a video, I think I should say making videos, because I feel just making something, whether it's physical or like something you watch, just it's a feeling unlike anything else, where you can like, oh, I made this, I filmed this, I cut this up, I made this text appear here. That makes me feel happy. A source of entertainment and happiness. I don't know why you've grouped happiness and entertainment in the same category there. But apart from that happiness, I really like helping other people. So like normally if people ask me about making videos and all, I love to help people. And not only for that, like if I can, I've mentioned this on Twitter too. My main goal with this whole channel is to do something charitable with it one day. That's the only reason. I hope that I grow to a certain amount someday. Yeah. And the last question for today, Katsup asks, what is your idol, a guy or a woman that you look up to? Now, I did mention about a few people I look up to when it comes to making content. But I wouldn't call them idols per se. I don't believe in the whole I idolize this person or I hold this person on the pedestal, because in the end of the day, they're just a person. They're bound to make mistakes. No one's perfect. I don't like people who have one singular idol, because it goes to the point where you're just I'll take an example. Video game Donkey. Like almost everyone watching this will know who he is. But if you don't know who he is, you probably watch someone who was inspired by him, and that's something that's like so well known about Donkey, is that he inspires so many people, and the people he inspires end up inspiring other people. Like it's honestly great. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been a longer one than usual. If I have another Q&A, probably the 10th episode if I run out of ideas. I don't know. I'll ask for questions in episode 9. What can I say? But that's it from me today. If your week is going bad, I hope it gets better after watching this. So that's all for today. I hope you all are doing well. Take care. Have a nice day.